If someone's interested at all in the beta expansion, I highly recommend getting it. If you get it now, you've got the rest of October, all of November, and the first few days to the first week or so in December to get onto the beta server and create any character of any class you want. You can make a 130, Shadow Knight, a 130 Druid, a 130 Monk, whatever class you're curious about. And you can give him max AAs, and you can give him the best group gear if you want to spend the time doing that. So, and this is on the beta expansion. My character on live server would not get past the huge slime. And I don't say that modestly. I say that I've tried. I die to a huge slime on live server. My character has currently 57,000 AAs. He's probably about 52,000 AAs when I tried. But, his gear isn't improved that much. His AAs have not improved enough. Soloing a Heroes Forge mission on my live server Paladin is nonsense and would never happen. I did not think that I would be successful on the beta expansion, but I was curious to see how much farther I could get given an 82,000 AA 126 Paladin with some upgraded stuff. And so that's why I did that. And what I'm saying is, if you get the beta expansion, you can explore the new zones. You're going to be prepared when it comes out. But you can also do something you can't do on the live server, which is really explore a variety of classes. And so you ask, how good is a rogue? What about a necromancer? I've always been curious. Or you're jealous of a Shadow Knight. You say, let's create a Shadow Knight. Let's play. Let's have some fun. And that's why I highly recommend getting the beta server. And I will say, this expansion is great. You can do things in the beta server that you never get to experience in live, which includes going into a zone and falling off and ending up in East Freeport and being pleasantly surprised. Or just dying routinely, having some fun. Or another thing you can do is you can use glyph every time you feel like glyph. And boy, I use it all the time, because even on beta server, I would not get necessarily very far if I didn't have glyph. You can get 10,000 AAs packed, and then, they do go away. Sometimes they're only 360. You just go over and hail a guy. You've got 10,000 more AAs again. I use glyph continuously whenever I feel like it. As I said, I'm not a purist, so I'm when you see me taking names and stuff, this is not something that I would do on the live server, and I don't expect to do it necessarily when the beta becomes live. I'm not going to be there, but I thought, let's have some fun. Let's try Heroes Forge mission, which has always been a bit of a challenge, and let's see how far we can go. And I'm just do absurd stuff, have some fun. Try, you can even go with a low-level character and go, the zones are going to be empty. This is a chance to tackle names. You can transfer over your actual character and know that in the old zones, nobody's going to be there. So if there's things you want to try, you can't take it with you, but this is just having the experience. I find a lot of the Vortex is an absurd zone, but it's fun. It's got a cloth section. It's got all sorts of a weird conglomeration of mixed up mobs. It's got butterflies that will utterly kick your ass. They aggro. The wolves and the Scarred Grove in some ways is one of my favorite zones. It's got an underground section. It's got undead. It's like in the Plane of Hate. You've got the gods to go out, and you see, I'm not raiding at this time in beta. I'd love to, but after 2 heart surgeries, I can play for about an hour at a time, unfortunately. Anyways, I am telling you guys, if you have any interest at all, for about $31, go get the beta, Shattering of Roe. It's a good expansion, but more importantly, this is your chance to see what it is to play an absurdly powerful character, play every class, test things out, try things, and then when you can come back to live server, go ahead and try and recreate it. I'm going to stop talking now. You can watch the rest of this Heroes Forge mission if you want. Keep in mind, not live server, not my actual Paladin. I would not have the abilities or power to do something like this on the live server. You guys take care. Talk to you later.